क्या करूं हौले हौले जो मेरा दिल गा रहा है, क्या करूं धीमे धीमे से नशे में जो है जिंदगी।
It's been 3 months and we are at 6,000 subscribers. And I see there are a lot of new people here. Hello everyone, welcome aboard. And today is the first ever Q&A where I answer all of your questions. So the first question we have is, what's the backstory? What all did you do after school and before this business? Okay, so all the new people here, I own a digital marketing agency, but my background is from engineering. I've done my graduation in engineering from Mumbai, DJ Sangvi College. And I don't have any formal education in terms of marketing, but somehow I've ended up and I'm running my own digital marketing agency. The next question we have is, what resources would you recommend to learn editing, and where did I learn editing and filmmaking from? Okay, so I knew nothing about filmmaking and editing until COVID struck, and the 2 years of lockdown, all I used to do was learn filmmaking, learn how to edit, shoot my own videos and shoot my mother's recipe videos, and that's where everything was learned. All the knowledge I have is 99.99% from YouTube and few from trying and experimenting and copying the filmmakers I like. So yeah, that's it. And the resources I would recommend, yeah, obviously YouTube, nothing else. You don't require any education to learn filmmaking. It's all about YouTube. The next question we have is, how did I get my first 10 clients? Okay, so the first client I got was by sliding into the DMs of one of the bakeries, as my mother's recipe videos was all I had to show. So I made up a compilation and DM'd it to a lot of bakery clients. And after that, the other 9 or all the clients that followed, majority of them came through referrals. So I feel good work speaks for itself. So the more better work you can do and the more humble you are, your clients automatically refer you to new people and you get better and better clients. So that's been it for me. The next question we have is, if I had a chance to change anything and start over again, what would I change? I mean, not pretty much a lot of things, but the one thing that I would like to do is start the YouTube channel earlier, because I don't think how much ever planning or pre-planning teaches you the amount of skills uploading and getting the feedback live teaches you. So yeah, the only thing I would say is not wait for enough gear, not wait for knowing everything, because it cannot be perfect. Just starting out as early as possible.
I wake up and don't hate it. I guess I found some peace.
The next question is, bro, how do you have all that camera gear and that Audi and whatever income sources? I hope that's not rude. Okay, not rude at all, but so all the camera gear and the car I've purchased from the time when I started and I was doing freelancing. Audi was more of an impulse purchase from my first year of freelancing, where I put all the money I had into that car, still paying that EMIs. But if you're asking, yes, it was entirely bought by me. None of it is gifted or borrowed. It's a bootstrapped company. So the next question we have is, how much does YouTube pay? So why don't I show it to you right now? I have around 150,000 views on my channel, and this is how much YouTube currently paid me. So yeah. And the next question we have is, can you give us any ideas on video editing, color grading and lighting? I mean, yeah, for sure. How about in short I show you exactly how lighting works, because I feel that will automatically improve your cinematography and videos. So yeah, lighting plays a very important part in setting up the tone and setting up the mood of the video. So if you see this is a light coming directly through my window. There's no other light acting out here. It's entirely natural light, and this is how currently I'm shooting because it's daytime. But if I have to make it look a little bit more professional, a little bit more a studio feel, then this is how it looks when I add just one key light, and it gives it more cinematic, gives it more depth. And currently I'm just using a one light setup, but that's not it. There are many types of lighting. For example, warm, cool, spooky, dramatic. And in case you don't have a good amount of natural sunlight coming or want to create that dramatic sun flare, I would strongly recommend this 500 rupee light, which is amazing to create these, and it's also RGB, so you can change its color and create as dramatic lights and as moody scenes as you want. So yeah, that's my one advice. To always take cinematography seriously, lighting is the only key thing that I majorly focus my attention on. So I'll combine the next two questions. The first one is what motivated me enough to start YouTube, and second is how do I deal with burnouts. So okay, to be honest, YouTube is my way to deal with burnouts. I don't have many things to do apart from work and YouTube. And YouTube is kind of my way where I can express myself, tell my own stories. And I feel that's the best way to deal with any kind of burnouts. And to be honest, I don't have any other expectations from YouTube other than just allowing me to share the stories I want to with you guys. The next question we have is any advice for upcoming YouTubers? So, I mean, I myself, I feel I'm an upcoming or a new YouTuber, so I don't know much. But the only advice I can share is just get started, because I learn more by just getting started and uploading than anything else. Oh, and an interesting one. How much difference does color grading make? Why don't I show you? So this is typically how my footage looks like when I shoot it in log. After that, the first job is just to convert it to Rec 7 or 9 or normal profile. Then comes in my first layer of edit, which is the color correction. That is how the before and after of my footage looks like. Okay, so this is an interesting one. What's more difficult, shooting or storytelling? I mean, shooting was difficult initially when I just got started with learning how equipments work and more. But today, definitely storytelling is the more difficult part, because I feel I've reached a point where it's easier to just execute what's in my mind once I've imagined it. But the storytelling bit and making sure the flow lines up, the message is delivered, that's the more difficult and tricky part. By the way, I guess this is the only way me and Peter McKinnon can be in the same frame. Highly recommend it if you want to see the OG of YouTube filmmaking. I feel there are few repeated ones, there are few left, so I'll just do a rapid fire of all the remaining ones that are unique. Number one, what's your long-term goal? Okay, so if you've not seen my why hobbies are important video, I would strongly recommend that. And currently, one of my shorter term goal is reaching 100k on YouTube. The longer term goal is maybe getting a golden plaque and being more at peace and being at more ease in life as compared to the hustle and rush culture that we are currently in. How to find inspiration? Again, I have already made a video on this. That's how I find inspiration. Please go check it out. How to convert clients? Okay, the best piece of advice I can give you for this is just build your product so good that they see it and they can't refuse. And if you're starting out, price it aggressively. Good product with aggressive pricing always works. So I feel that's the best thing, because when you have a good product, the confidence you have while pitching also improves. So that's the only advice I feel has always worked for me. How much money you had to when you started your business? Bad at the finance questions, but I borrowed 7,000 rupees from my friend. I had 8,000 rupees in my account. So 15,000 rupees is what we spent on getting my first light. And that's it. That's all we needed. I had a camera already. And that's how I started my freelancing, and then slowly got the money, put the money in the business, and it grew. Is peanut butter Oreo really that good? If you haven't tried it, you're missing a lot of fun. Please try it. If you don't know what this is about, just check the video about why confusion is good and you'll understand everything. Peanut butter Oreo. Next, were there any social problems you faced when you started your journey? To be honest, no, I don't pay any attention to majority of the social, because I'm pretty much an introvert. Luckily, my parents were always very supportive, so that was never a problem. And anyone else, I mean, to be honest, I didn't care much about it. I guess that's one of the benefits of being an introvert and staying within your own self-confined area. So yeah, I feel pretty much that's it. If you guys think I've missed out any questions, feel free to hit me up on Instagram. I'm pretty active on answering any of the DMs you guys throw me at Instagram, so you can definitely connect with me there. And till then, see you next time on YouTube.